Today's Monday, which means it's chemo day. Can't do chemo without coffee. Hey guys, welcome to this video. So today I'm going to be talking about what to expect if you're about to go through your chemotherapy. I assume if you're watching this video, you're probably about to start your chemo treatment sometime soon. Your oncologist can explain all of the associated risks, but unless you've had the chemo run through your system, it's really hard to get a full understanding on what that feels like. So today, I want to share a couple of points which will hopefully encourage you and perhaps settle some nerves at the same time. You may be thinking that the room that you receive your treatment in will be some kind of dark and dreary room with the flickering lights and the cords hanging off you, but you may be surprised to know that most oncology and cancer treatment centres are really well set up. They're bright, airy spaces, the nurses are really lovely, and you just feel comfortable in that setting. And so the environment may not be quite what you expect. The seats are generally reclinable, kind of like flying business class. That way you can sit back, read a book, watch Netflix while you're receiving your treatment. Doesn't sound that bad, does it? Well, this is nice. So no doubt the scariest thing on your mind will be the treatment itself, which is completely understandable. Because of my younger age, I'm receiving quite a high dosage of chemo, so I guess I feel somewhat qualified to give and offer some insight into this situation. And so the first tip I have would be, don't be too afraid of the treatment entering your body itself. There's typically no sharp pains or shocks, and it's administered at a slow pace. Treatment would be administered in one of two ways generally. The first is intravenously through a vein in your arm, and the second would be through a port, which is a surgically implemented device that goes underneath your skin. And so if you're offered this as an option, it's a great way to make the process a little more hassle-free. But it's a slow process, so in as much as you can, just relax and try and do what you'd normally do. So when you start to feel the side effects kick in, if in fact they do kick in, the best thing to do is to listen to your body and not panic. Because most of your side effects are going to be textbook side effects like fatigue, nausea, perhaps loss of appetite, etc. And so you know you can get through those if you know that this treatment is prolonging or saving your life. And so just have a positive attitude and try your best to get through it. Use the support networks that you have. There'll be no shortage of meals that people will offer to cook you, so make sure you use it. I do also try to keep some kind of normality as a distraction, particularly if you have hobbies that you may be able to take advantage of. Just remember to keep your mind stimulated, which I think sometimes helps to take your mind off what's actually going on. So having a good level of support around you is so important when you're going through your treatment. And so the good news is that even if you don't have a great level of support on a personal level, you still have your doctor, all of your nurses, and especially other patients are happy to get alongside you on your journey. And so I've watched as patients have built relationships with nurses, have laughed and had a joke during treatment, and just comforted one another through the process. And you should also know that your nurses and doctors are there always, so if there's any negative effects from the chemo, they can stop the process immediately, have you assessed and reviewed, and then they can make a decision from there, so you don't need to worry about anything. So what's the point? The point is that although you may be feeling extremely anxious and fearful of what's to come, there's also a strong likelihood that it may not be as intense as you think it will. There's certainly nothing fun about the chemo process, but know that you can always reach out for help to your support team, and most importantly, you can get through this. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe below, and I'll see you in the next video.